Hey guys, I'm P-Freak, welcome back to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Last time, we went on the Regigolem quest, and we captured all three of the legendary golems, Regice, Regirock, and Registeel, and then we also caught the king of all the Regis, the Regigigas, after some really convoluted quests that we had to take. And then after we did all that, we finally went on and took on our 8th and final gym. And then Wallace told us that we could either come back over here to Little Root Town, or continue on to the island of Evergrande to go into the Pokemon League. In this part, we are going to, of course, stop here over in Little Root Town, because he told us to actually go talk to Professor Birch and he might have something for us. Welcome back, P-Freak. You must be tired after all your recent exploits. May has been keeping me updated about all your grand adventures around Hoenn. After hearing all you've been up to, there's something I definitely have to share with you. The fact of the matter is that you've resolved that kerfuffle with the super ancient Pokemon. A number of Pokemon never before recorded in the Hoenn region began to appear all over. Those Pokemon are precisely the subject of my many long years of research. They are Pokemon which are thought to have resided in Hoenn about 1,000 years ago. We'll finally be able to meet Pokemon never before seen, the very Pokemon I've pursued all these years. You know, never before seen unless you play like the other regions. I'm so excited, I feel like I'm about to burst. So excited that I went right ahead and upgraded the Pokédex to be ready for all of them. Now, let me upgrade your Pokédex while you're here. And we got the National Pokédex. We, strangely enough, got this before we even took on the Elite Four. Usually you get this after you defeated the Elite Four. You'll now find the National Pokédex on your Pokédex's menu, so use it well. It is being suggested that Hoenn is now more hospitable to Pokemon after that incident in Sootopolis. However, that does not necessarily mean the environment has become any more hospitable to humanity. People, Pokemon, and nature. The balance between these three great ecosystems has shifted greatly. I can't wait for you to start exploring this new world. Exploration may help us learn how to best coexist with Pokemon from this time forward. I hope you will find your answers to this great question as you continue your journey with your Pokédex. Yeah, sounds great, bud. Sounds great. Now, normally, though, if we thought like the environment or the ecosystem was being changed, though, we'd see that as a bad thing. Real quickly while we're here, does our mother have anything for us? Hey, Mom. Let's see. Nope, she just heals us up. Alright. Anyways, now that we got that taken care of, it's finally time for us to move on with our adventure. Now that we've gotten all 8 gym badges, the next place we need to go to is Evergrande City, which is right over here. I swam over here briefly, but I couldn't actually climb the waterfall that was here, so... And it's not letting me fly over to Route 128. That's really obnoxious. Or Route 120. Really, guys? Can I fly to Route 129? Okay. Also, off screen, I got rid of Dive on Barricking and replaced it with Waterfall because Waterfall is going to be our main source of water attacking damage because, again, Barricking is more of a physical attacker than a special attacker. I do still have Surf on, though, because we kind of need Surf to actually get into Evergrande City and onto the Elite Four, so... Actually, I just remembered, there's one last place we can now go to now that we have Waterfall. We can come back over here to Meteor Falls, and you'll see that, well, there's a waterfall right there. And yes, you can actually scale this waterfall, and we want to scale this waterfall for a very specific reason. So, if we climb on up, that's a... I should know that cry. I know that cry... okay. This is gonna bug me, because I know that cry, I just cannot remember what it is. It's a... Ah, damn it. This is gonna bug me. I know I'm kind of wasting time here, but this is gonna bug me because I know this cry. Oh, whatever. Anyways, point is, we go inside here, we have this other cave that we can explore now, and looks like we have even more caves. I believe you're a trainer, so I'll fight you real quickly. Alright, anything else? Nope. Alright, let's go down here. Let's see. We have more trainers around here. I guess I'll take care of these guys later. Oh, what is that cry? That's an interesting little cry. God, there are actually so many trainers down here. Jeez. Alright. That was a loud cry. What the heck is that Pokemon? Like, that was an incredibly loud cry. It is a... Oh, it's a Druddigon. Okay. Druddigon's the, like, most lackluster Dragon-type Pokemon you'll ever see. Let's see up here. Looks like we got another quick Delve battle. Also, I should probably mention this while I actually is fresh in my mind and we're having a little Delve battle here. So I mentioned at some point that Gardevoir actually gets a hidden ability when it Mega Evolves that actually help us avoid double attacks in double team battles. Turns out that's not the case. Turns out that's actually Gardevoir's hidden ability. Hidden abilities are abilities that are usually only found through special events on Pokemon. The hidden ability of Gardevoir is Telepathy, which allows it to avoid attacks from an ally. So say, for example, I use Earthquake here, then Gardenia would actually be able to avoid the Earthquake without us having to do anything. But if I used it now, then Gardenia would probably also go down. So I'm not going to. Instead, I'm just going to... Actually, we're going to Waterfall the Metasham, and we're going to Moonblast the Hariyama. And it's going to endure. Okay. So, yeah. Instead, what Gardenia actually gains when she Mega Evolves is the ability Pixelate. Pixelate is an interesting ability where it turns all normal-type moves into Fairy-type moves. And if they're attacking moves, then they get a slight increase in power. And wow, that actually did not KO. That's kind of disappointing. Alright, let's just finish these guys off real quickly. So, it's interesting. There's one specific move that really takes advantage of Pixelate, but we cannot get that move till quite a bit later. It's basically around the same time that we can actually get Ice Punch for Bear King, which is going to be the physical Ice-type move we'll add on to Swampert if we ever get to that point. Though, we're not going to get to that point till quite some time later. Alright, with those two out of the way, can I finally get the item that I came here for? There's a specific item I came over here for. Is there seriously nothing over here? Okay. It's a... Wait, is it Clefairy? Is that what that cry is? Well, I can't check it now. I think that's what it is. I think it's a Clefairy. Anyways, going down here. Oh, we went that way. There's actually a Megastone, and it just takes us back over here. Awesome. Alright, if we go down the right way, or the left way this time, then, yes, right over here, we have a Megastone. We have an Aerodactylite. Aerodactyl is a fossil Pokemon that I don't know where we can actually get it in this game specifically, but it's nice to say that it's here. That just leads us back over there. So where does this lead us? This leads us right here, and over here, let's see. Will this lead us to the item I'm looking for? There's a specific item here that I'm looking for. Let's see. Over here. Let's see. There's a cave that exits here. I don't want to do that real quick. I want to actually go back to that cave we saw up north. I haven't actually mentioned this yet, but if you actually have a Sharpedo, you'll actually surf a lot faster instead of any other water type Pokemon, which is ironic considering Sharpedo is not a water type or special attacking water type. Yes, here is the item that I'm looking for. It is TMO2 Dragon Claw. This is a physical dragon type move. And yes, this is the dragon type move we are going to get to give to Mrs. Clean. I hate that it took this long for us to actually get a physical dragon type move, but it's finally here. Again, if you're going to raise your own Altaria, I recommend having it be raised as a special attacker, especially since it learns Moonblast, which will help because Altaria is part Fairy type instead of part Flying type. So we are going to get rid of Dragon Pulse for Dragon Claw. So now we can actually use a stab Dragon type move with pretty decent power. Yay. Alright, let's see what's on the other cave now. Alright, all the way over here gives us another item, a PP Max. I will happily take that, actually. We need to give that to some of our items before we go into thing. Alright, I think that's everything, really. There's also a guy here that'll actually teach one of your Pokemon, or teach your Pokemon Draco Meteor, if I remember correctly, which is the strongest special Dragon-type move. The thing is that it lowers your special attack by 2 stages. So, it's a high-risk, high-reward sort of thing. If you have a white herb or something like that, or hell, if you have a Pokemon with Contrary, geez, then there you go. There's a good move for you. Alright, now let's actually head back to the water routes. Alright, over here to the side of Route 128, we keep going this way, and eventually we switch over to the next screen, and we're in Evergrande City. Now, I've already defeated most of the trainers that are over here, though there's this huge waterfall that we couldn't scale on before. Now that we have the ability to use waterfall outside of battle, scale on up. And welcome to the main part of Evergrande City. This is actually where we saw Wally earlier in the cutscene after we defeated Kyogre. I'm going to quickly stop at the Pokemon Center so we can have this registered as a fly spot so we don't have to use freaking waterfall to get back up here again. And now, without further ado, we can actually go inside this cave over here. I don't know why it's called Evergrande City when there's literally one friggin' building here, but we're entering into Victory Road. This is the road that leads into the Elite Four, and they've definitely given it quite a bit of an upgrade. since the original Victory Road. At least I think so. I have not played the original Hoenn games in a long time. I really should do so, actually. And we need our HM user to get through here. Awesome. Alright, now that we have Linu in our pocket, let's continue on forward through Victory Road. This is basically your last little training spot before you head on to the Elite Four. The Elite Four, if I haven't mentioned before, is basically your final challenge before the end of the game. There are a bunch of trainers over here, and I'll probably take care of those guys off-screen as per usual, since there are quite a few. I think the only Victory Road that actually does not have a whole bunch of trainers before the Elite Four, is Johto's Victory Road. I don't know if any of these guys are actually required. This guy clearly is not. If I just walk around him, yeah, we're good. Let's see. Should be an hidden item over here. A max repel. I will take that. And unfortunately, we aren't able to use like a map or anything, at least in game, to find our way through here. We just kind of have to venture through, see what we can find. You look to be required, though. The seemingly infinite and harsh road lives up to its name of victory. Well, it hasn't been too harsh. I mean, if you have a super repel and a high enough level Pokemon, then you basically aren't going to run into anything. Except a whole bunch of trainers. Frostlass! Okay, this is actually a Pokemon that would not have been seen in the original games. Frostlass is an evolution of the Pokemon Snorunt, and Snorunt and Glalie were introduced into Generation 3, but then in Generation 4 they gave it Frostlass because Glalie was just kind of meh. Now, to be fair, Frostlass is also kind of meh, but a little less meh than Glalie. Here's the weird thing. I don't think they gave Frostlass a Mega Evolution, though. They gave Glalie a Mega Evolution, but not Frostlass. But it is part Ghost type, so Ghost types are weak to other Ghost types. So we can just use Shadow Ball and instantly KO the thing. Not bad. Alright. Moving on forward. Just let's go down. And yeah, you could use Flash if you want to get through here a bit easier, but like I said, it's pretty bright enough that you can actually tell where you're going for the most part. There is an Ultra Ball here. I don't really see us catching... Well, there actually are a few Pokemon we're going to be catching in the future. A couple more Legendaries. And you never know, I could actually go through with all the Legendary Pokemon that are inside the sky. In the sky. Did I say inside the sky? No. In the little, like, rifts in the sky. Alright. So, I should actually, while we're here, I want to give you guys a little backstory. So, the reason why these Pokemon actually appear in the sky, or all that stuff, is because there's actually a new mythical that was released in this generation called Hoopa. And basically, Hoopa creates these little rings that allow you to, like, teleport throughout the space or whatever. Think of it just like a little prankster version of Palkia, I guess. So these rings, you'll occasionally see some of the legendary Pokemon come out of these rings that Hoopa's made. A good example of this would be Ho-Oh or Lugia over in Steam Mauville, or Heatran in the Scorched Slab. You'll see these rings that they actually pop out of. You also saw, if you saw the Uxie fight, that Uxie popped out of some sort of ring at the beginning of the fight. So this is all because of Hoopa. Hoopa is a mythical Pokemon that doesn't really have much importance in like any story or any lore of any kind. It just kind of exists. And its only presence is, once again, these legendary rings. It does have an alternate form that makes it a bit more powerful and a bit bigger. It's supposed to be some sort of like prankster or genie sort of thing. I don't know. I think its Unbound form, which is its secondary form, is a lot stronger than its base form, but I don't quite remember. Oh wait, yes I do, because I faced it a couple times in competitive battling, and I remember it actually being quite annoying, because it has a move that actually goes through Protect. It's a pretty powerful move, too. Alright, going on up here. I have another trainer to face. I've made it this far a couple times, but the last stretch is so long. Oh, great. You're telling us that we have so much more we have left to take care of? I am not looking forward to that. A Mawile! Mawile was kind of useless before I got the Mega Evolution. Now it's not as useless. But still in its base form, it's not really that great. However, it is Steel Fairy type, and Gardenia really doesn't have anything to face it. Let's try Mega Evolving and using Shadow Ball, see how that goes. Because hopefully Gardenia is faster than a Mawile. Mawile's base stats are just kind of bad. It's supposed to be like a counterpart to Sableye, weirdly enough. Like you found Sableye in one game and Mawile in the other, and they're both kind of sucky, and they both got Mega Evolutions. And okay, Shadow Ball didn't actually do too much. Or did not do as little as I thought it was going to, so we'll just keep Shadow Balling. There we go. Alright, Gardini up to level 54. Not bad, not bad. Alright, and we defeated the Ace Trainer. What? Okay, why do we have all these Ace Trainers and only have one Pokemon? I know for, like, the sake of getting through the area faster, you didn't want to give everyone, like, 6 different Pokemon, but still, it's like, come on. Realistically, these guys should have way more than just one Pokemon with them. I think we have a lot more of the cave to explore. Oh yeah, while being in that fight actually reminded me, there's actually something another thing we want to get here. It's another TM that we weren't able to get before, similar to Dragonclaw. I wonder if we'll encounter it naturally before we make it all the way through. Alright, let's surf on over. I know we're missing a whole bunch of stuff that's in the cave as well, but to be honest, I don't like going through victory roads, like, at all. So I kind of just want to get through here as soon as possible. We can go out to here, though, which is back in Evergrande City. And, oh, is this what I'm looking for? No, it is not. But it's still pretty nice to have, I guess, if you don't have Pokemon that naturally learn Psychic. So, good fight, I guess? Let's go back inside, shall we? Alright, looks like we can go over here. You are required to get past here, it looks like. I have no time for idle talk. Let us see your conviction. Okay. Forgive me, I don't exactly know what the exact definition of conviction is. Editing Jordan, could you please put that up now? Thank you. Alright, and he has a sock. What's with fighting a whole bunch of people with fighting types? That's... Okay, then. I guess we can quickly Mega Evolve and use Thunderbolt. I don't know if I mentioned that I actually did replace Discharge with Thunderbolt, but yeah, I replaced Discharge with Thunderbolt because we're not going to be facing a whole lot more double battles, and Thunderbolt's just stronger than Discharge. Plus, I don't know if I mentioned, but spread moves actually are slightly weaker when actually used in double battles. I don't know exactly how much weaker they are, but Thunder, no, we do not want to learn this. Thunder is stronger than Thunderbolt, but it has only 70% accuracy. You can't bring it to 100% accuracy if you use it while it's raining, so that's not too bad. And especially if you start with Swampert, having a rain team's not a bad idea at all, because Mega Swampert actually gets Swift Swim, which will increase its speed in rain, so not a bad idea if you want to go with that strategy. I personally do not. Alright, can we not move it to the side? I guess we can't move it to the side. Okay. Move it up one more, and then now we can move it to the side. And what do we have over here? Here we go. This is what I was looking for. TM35 Flamethrower. This is what we're going to replace Overheat with on Bolt, because Overheat just is not that great of a move, to be honest. We can also give it to Mrs. Clean and Lunari, but why would you ever want to give it to Lunari? Mrs. Clean I can understand because it can also be a special attacker, but let's get rid of this useless half move. And there, we have Bolt's final moveset done. Thunderbolt, Hidden Power with its Grass, Water, it was one of those two. And Thunderwave. Alright. Let's see. So that's down below us. I believe you probably just have some item over there for us to take. You, we cannot avoid you. We have to deal with dragon types. Oh yeah, there's actually a type that Bolt is not able to take care of at all. Well, actually, Kingdra might actually be too bad. Because it's part water type, it's actually neutral to electric type attacks. So I should have probably actually swapped out Bolt, but whatever. We're here now, and that's all that matters. Alright. Didn't KO it, but we paralyze it. And it uses agility, which will kind of counteract that paralysis, I guess. But yeah, I guess it's a perfect moveset. If anything, we'd get rid of, like, Thunder Wave with, I don't know, something to counter dragon types. I don't think Bolt can actually learn Ice Beam. I'm pretty sure we checked and Bolt couldn't learn Ice Beam, but if we had something to deal with dragon types, that'd probably be useful. Alright, let's quickly switch everyone over. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, Lightning actually has a held item. What do you have? A Great Ball. That's fine, I guess. Alright, if we surf on here, we should be able to go outside again and probably get another item. Let's see. Where's this lead us? This leads us to nothing. Okay. Let's go up these stairs then. Oh, there looks to be a waterfall over there. Like I said, there's still a lot more of this cave that we have not fully explored, but I just want to get through here. Let's see, are we almost at the end? We have this duo we have to fight real quickly. Hey, there's some trainer talking to me. You attack first, just like we planned it. Hey, some trainer came up and started talking to me. Go on, you attack first. You guys walked up and started talking to me. The frick? Okay, whatever. Alright, Musharna and Primal. Interesting choices. We actually would not have probably seen either of these guys in the original game, so that's cool. Okay, so this should actually be relatively easy. So we're just going to use the Fly on Primeape, and we're going to use a Night Slash on Musharna. Oh, maybe we should have actually taken care of the Primeape first, because it looks like the Primeape is faster than everyone, and yeah, that's great. Well, if Mrs. Clean doesn't use Fly fast enough, then we can always just use Psycho Cut. Maybe we should get Protect on Lunari instead. Eh, whatever. Just use Psycho Cut real quickly. Oh, it's actually a Speed type or something. I don't know. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Alright, there we go. Now, can we finally get out of this cave? I think this is the exit right up here. I guess if you follow the pathways with the torches, then yeah, that leads you to the exit. This is actually a really pretty kind of looking place for 3DS standards. And if we go on up over here, we can finally make it to the Elite Four. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, look who it is. Ah, P-Freak. I bet you must be surprised to see me in a place like this. Not really, we kind of saw you in the cutscene where this is where you kind of were. That promise you made to me, we made back then. Thank you for keeping your end of it. It was really all thanks to you that I could make it this far, P-Freak. Glad I could help? It was only because I lost to you back then that I could become even stronger. I'm sure that you and your Pokemon must have had to overcome a lot too. To make it all the way here, right, P-Freak? Everyone's grown so much, and now we'll finally get to see just what we can all do. Standing here facing you again gives me the chills. What, are you gonna challenge us to another battle and get your ass really kicked? But I won't give up. I won't lose anymore. My Pokemon have given me the courage and strength to fight. I have to win for their sake, so get ready. Here I come. I'm sure you're gonna win, buddy. But yes, we have a second and kind of our last battle with Wally. It's weird how little we actually fight this dude throughout the entire region. May's more of our rival than this guy actually is. Alright, he starts off with an Altarian. We have our own Altarian. Well, this is kind of fitting. Let's just start off with showing off Dragon Claw, since if we're lucky. Yeah, that one-shot's Altarian. Nice. Good job, Mrs. Clean. See how useful it is to actually have a move that actually matches the type of attacker you are? Next up is Delcatty. Delcatty? Okay, sure. We'll just use Dragon Claw again. It's probably not going to one-shot, but yeah, I didn't expect it to. We're not a full-on attacker. We're mostly a tank, at least in this form. If we wanted to Mega Evolve Mrs. Clean, then we'd be a bit more attacker. Probably actually one-shot the Delcatty. Or we could have used we could have had that crit one turn earlier, but whatever. Useless crits, yay. We could probably actually have swept entirely with Mrs. Clean. But I have another battle in mind for when we're going to sweep with her. Magneton. Alright. Let's actually switch over to Bear King for this one. I know Mrs. Clean can probably handle Magneton with Earthquake, but you know, you really should have the thing evolve into a Magnezone now that we have the area unlocked, but whatever. Now, weirdly enough, Magneton does not get does not get Levitate, despite it, you know, actually floating there. Instead gets Sturdy, which is just great. Alright, Scritch shouldn't really matter that much. Finish you off with the Waterfall. It's kind of weird how it's called Waterfall, and yet we actually, like, fly upwards to do damage. I don't know. Alright, next up is Roselia. Not a Roserade, huh? Well, let's actually use Ice Beam, see if we can one-shot this thing. You know, we probably could actually swept this entire thing with Altarian, now that I think about it. Given his team. I mean, the only thing that really didn't have any sort of simple way to take care of it was Delcatty, I guess, technically speaking. And he has a Gallade instead of a Gardevoir. And I know exactly where this is going, so I'm actually going to Mega Evolve and use Earthquake, since we should probably one-shot this Gallade easily. But you'll see that this is actually Wally's Mega Evolution. Mega Gallade was not actually introduced in X and Y like most of the other Mega Evolutions. This is one of the ones that was introduced in Omega Ruby, now Sapphire. And if you remember, Wally's brother's girlfriend or whatever said that she gave another Megastone to Wally. This is what she gave. She gave him the Galadite, while we got the Gardevoirite. And we easily swept Wally like it was nothing. Ugh. P for Q, and your Pokemon too. Thank you for not holding back when you were battle against us. For not holding back when you beat us, and Galade, everyone. Thank you so much. Fun little fact, actually, in the original game it would evolve into a Gardevoir instead because Galade was not introduced till the generation after. I feel like I've been able to take another step forward thanks to you. And also the Galade is the world set I originally caught back then, so that's cool that they changed it into a Galade in this game. I find it pretty cool. Oh, I know, I'll give you this to keep. I hope it will always remind you of your battle with me, and with Galade and the rest of my team. And weirdly enough, he gives us... Oh, I thought he gave us the Galadite. But Dawnstone works too. Dawnstone is what evolves Kirlia into a Galade. I guess he gives us the Galadite later. If you have a male Kirlia as one of your partners, P-Freak, I hope that you might use that Dawnstone on it for me. I couldn't beat you this time, P-Freak, but I'll stay here and continue training. And one day, look out, I swear I'll catch up to you one day. When I do, I promise we'll battle again. That's a promise I intend to live up to. You can also evolve Snorunt into Frostlass with the Dawnstone. That has to be a female Frostlass, or female Snorunt. But with that all said and done, and with Super Repel interrupting the dramatic stuff, welcome to the Hoenn Pokemon League. We have to go through this windy road first. And inside here, we continue on this road, Jesus. Oh hey, there's a Megastone here. We have Mewtwo Knight Y. We got the Mewtwo Knight X over in Little Red Town, so I guess it's fitting that we find one at the beginning and one at the end of our adventure. But I'd say this is a good place for us to stop here. We made it through Victory Road, we had a quick battle with Wally, and we also got a bit more TMs to help out with our team. We're going to end it off here. If you like what you do, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media links, all that will be in the description. Next time, it's off to our final challenge in the Pokemon League's Elite Four. I will see you guys then.